Hi Aquarius, thanks for tuning in. It's a spiritual reading, a spiritual horoscope, so please take what resonates and release the rest. We'll start off with some runes and then we'll clarify with some cards. So let's jump in. What does Aquarius need to know? So you have two runes. You've got Langus, which is going with the flow. You have Hagalas, which is about disruption. And let's look at your influencing energies. There's Ingus. Oh, there's two. The blank rune. And for your future, you've got Yira. So let's take a look here. Langus represents going with the flow. So, and with your influencing energies, you've got Ingus, which is about like fertility, but in this case, I want to say it's not fertility, but more along the lines of, it feels like work related, that you need to, there's a project that you've been so close to, and it's been like your baby, and you need, and it's not necessarily going in the direction or at the pace that you're wanting, but this is where you need to go with the flow. And it's almost like once there's more people looking at it, there's going to be a change of direction, because you've got this blank rune here, but everything will work out. There will be positive news associated with it, because you've got Yira, which is about, in this case, I want to describe it as a garden, and at the end of it, once you've taken care of your garden and you've gone through all the steps in terms of planting the seeds, watering, getting rid of all the mauvaises herbes, oh, that's the French word, the weeds, sorry, and you've gone through all those motions, and this is almost like the steps and the process you're going through with this project at work. Once you've done all of this, you will reap the benefits of it, and all that hard work, it will pay off, but you need to go with the flow instead of just, it's almost like there's new eyes and new perspective, and it's changing the direction of it that wasn't necessarily expected, but this is where going with the flow will actually benefit this whole project, because it's going to go in the direction it's intended to, and you're going to learn along the way. So this is where Hagalas is coming in. It's in the position of the past, but it's almost part of this whole energy here, in terms of there's the disruption, because there's new perspective, new ideas that are coming in, and that's the disruption, because you weren't expecting it. It's not how the project was initially entailed and planned for, but it's good, because in the end it will be positive. So going with the flow, it is good in the end. Let's clarify. What does Aquarius need to know? Oh, there's two again. So you've got Suelu, you've got Yira again, actually, and two more. You've got Iwas and Kanas. So once you go with the flow, and it's almost like you're opened up to receiving the feedback, that things will start flowing, and you need to let go of any sort of expectations. Oh, well, this is not how we do things, or this isn't how we were supposed to be doing it. Once you let go of that, things will all fall into its place, because you've got Yira twice. So it will be okay in the end, but you really need to be open to receiving feedback, is what I want to say here with Kanas, and let go of any sort of notion of, well, this is how it was meant to be. No, it wasn't, because new people are coming in offering their perspective. So it is positive. Let's move to some cards now. What does Aquarius need to know? You've got truth. You've got freedom, and there's another cardstock. Fulfillment, one more. And you've got embracing. So we talked about opening yourself up to receiving feedback and other opinions. And this is where, I don't know if you can see this, but it's almost like there's a face blowing everything. And you need to let go. So that's part of the blowing, letting go of all of that energy and how you were envisioning things to be. Because the truth will come, not necessarily the truth, but it's almost like the opinions will help clarify the direction, and you need to be open to receiving it. And that's what the embracing is coming in. And you've got the fulfillment. Like, look, like we talked about a garden, and here there's a peach. So everything will work out, but you need to be open to it, and things will come when it's meant to come. Because there's also the moon. And so for each moon cycle, there's different steps along the way, and this is where all of these people are coming in. It's just another phase of this project. It's meant to be, and look, everything will be okay. You've got this beautiful peach, and the freedom happens once you let go of the preconceived notions of this is how it was meant to be, and really opening yourself up to having that feedback. Because it's like the fruits of your labor, like it really pays off. All right, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.